So the devil knew this. He knows that the only way I can take advantage of this creature is to see to it that he doesn't keep looking at the one who created him. If I can make him to keep seeing me and hearing me and listening to me in our conversations, it won't be long. He will carry out my biddings. You remember Samson and Delilah? You know what the Bible said about Samson and Delilah? The Bible said Delilah spoke to Samson up unto the point where she vexed his soul. That's when the man carried all of his secrets. All. I've given you the example here of how foolish Samson was. There's no need going back there. Because somebody have attempted to kill you with the ones you lied about. And then when you finish lying, he now comes and says, you don't love me anymore. That's why you're lying to me. How can you lie to me, Samson? Can you lie? Lie to me. I've always known that I can't trust you. Just lie. And Samson now came and said, Dilly baby. You own my heart. I can't do without you. If you can't do without me, then you will tell me. Tell me where the power is. I can imagine all the kinds of things that was going on in those moments. Some people say, you know that guy he was a bad guy. Normally. Say, other people call you Delilah. For me, you are delicious. If I am your delicious, you will tell me. Then, Oga, they have attempted murder on you, and it didn't work. You now carry the real one. I trust our Nigerian men now. You have, so if I don't die like this. This big one stay my white. Stay my white. Do you know the reason why Samson could do that? She had spoken words into him, and his soul was vexed. You know how you allow the enemy to feed you with filth in your spirit to the point that you know that this thing you are about to do is wrong, but you are still going to do it anyway. You have allowed words in. And like a mirror, the image that you are now reflecting is not the image of the one that created you. It's the image of the one that wants to destroy you. Who told you? When I made you, you were not supposed to take orders from any other place. I'm supposed to be the one who will give you instructions. So in Matthew chapter 4, I hope I'm not going ahead of myself, but it's fine. In Matthew chapter 4, the devil came to Jesus and looked at him, verse 4, after telling him all the things he wanted to. He said, if you are the Son of God. And you know how he came? Like I would say, he crept in. Because he waited for God to have spoken. After God had spoken in Matthew chapter 3, and God had endorsed, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased, then he went into the wilderness to be tempted. And the devil now waited. And after a while, the devil came and sounded like it was a continuation of what God had said before. Because he continued from it. He took out of what was said and now brought it and said, if you are the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. You know what he was trying to do? Reflection. Thank God for Jesus. Because the way it began didn't look like anything was wrong. But at least you are beginning to listen. You are beginning to hear things from another. Sometimes it's not in what is said, it's in who said it. You know, the average believer now, you have all kinds of songs you listen to, and you say, is it just because it doesn't have Jesus in it? You know, it doesn't matter who sang it. It's the wordings. The wordings, right? Sometimes it's not just in what is said, it's who said it. Because at the end of the day, what you will reflect is the one who is giving you the instructions. So Jesus looked at him and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by what? Every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. That's how we live. If you listen to the devil long enough, it doesn't matter how good you are. It was Paul, I believe, who was that I was speaking. He said, don't be deceived. He said, evil communications. What do? Evil communications. They will corrupt it. And sometimes the evil communication may not begin with an evil communication. It just has to be the evil communicator that has begun the conversations, and it won't be long. His true nature will be revealed. But you see, before the true nature is revealed, you would have fallen in love with who you are hearing. Then it becomes difficult for you to say no when he brings his offers.